हेलो सैसी नारी। आज आपका सैसी क्वेश्चन कैसा है? आई एम श्योर कि हाई ही होगा। और ये एपिसोड 35 काफी ज्यादा सैसी होने वाला है एंड वी माइट रफल अ फ्यू फेदर्स टू। ये एपिसोड किड्स फैशन के साथ थोड़ा गॉसिप वाला भी है, बट यू विल गेट अ न्यू पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन फैशन एंड ब्लॉगिंग। क्योंकि मेरे साथ होने वाली है रुचि सिंह, जो लग्जरी किड्स फैशन के बारे में ब्लॉगिंग करती हैं, बट बहुत सारी चीजों के बारे में उनको इंटरेस्ट है। तो हम उन सारी चीजों के बारे में बात करेंगे। आपके लिए बहुत सारी टिप्स एंड ट्रिक्स होने वाली हैं, चाहे वो ब्लॉगिंग से रिलेटेड हो या फिर किड्स फैशन से रिलेटेड हो। तो आपको ये एपिसोड पसंद आए तो शाउट आउट जरूर देना। बस आपको एक स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है और अपनी इंस्टाग्राम स्टोरी पे डालना है, टैगिंग मी एंड रुचि। आप हमें एप्पल पॉडकास्ट पे रिव्यू भी कर सकते हैं। एक रिव्यू बताती हूँ आपको। फाइनली अ पॉडकास्ट फॉर इंडियन वुमेन, ये लिखा है प्रीति ने। She has written, not that we are different than the world, but we really have a lifestyle which has amazing sets of problems. And this podcast hits on those amazing problems and amazing solutions. Wow. Thank you so much, Preeti, for this lovely review. और अब let's start आज का episode.
Hey there, welcome to Little Fixes, a podcast for the sassy, classy and a little choosy Bhartiya Nari. This is Matri. मैं और मेरे गेस्ट शेयर करते हैं सिंपल प्रैक्टिकल आइडियाज जो आप इजीली फॉलो कर सकते हैं टू गेट क्लोजर टू द काइंड ऑफ लाइफ यू वांट टू लिव। वी टॉक अबाउट करियर, सेल्फ केयर, सोशल मीडिया टिप्स, पेरेंटिंग, रिलेशनशिप्स एंड सो मच मोर टू हेल्प यू थ्राइव। All of this is mixed with a lot of laughter. So my lovely friend, continue what you're doing and join me in this real talk.
So today I have with me Ruchi from the blog of Ruchi. You might be aware of her, and I believe actually you are aware of her as mother of Ivanka. Ivanka is internet princess, right? So yes, and it is actually an apt term. And today we have Ruchi with us, who started everything with luxury kids wear when there was, I think, no blogger was doing things like that, and she started it. And I'm really thrilled, really excited to welcome you, Ruchi, on Little Fixes podcast.
Thank you so much for having me here on this nice cloudy Sunday morning. Thank you so much. I really look forward to having a nice chat with you and with my cup of coffee by my side. It's so nice here.
So आप जानते ही हैं, जैसे मैंने बताया, कि रुचि इज लग्जरी फैशन ब्लॉगर फॉर किड्स, एक्चुअली किड्स लग्जरी फैशन। शी मोस्टली टॉक्स अबाउट दैट। लेकिन उसके सिवा भी आई एम श्योर रुचि के बहुत सारे पर्सनैलिटी के सबके एस्पेक्ट्स होते हैं, लेयर्स होती हैं। तो आज पहले थोड़ा सा जानते हैं रुचि के बारे में कि हु इज शी, व्हाट एल्स शी डज बिसाइड्स बीइंग एन ऑसम मॉम टू हर फैबुलस डॉटर।
Yeah, so basically, I will actually tell you about, like you said, that personality and stuff, and blog. So, it is not just like it was the first luxury blog, fashion blog for kids, how it came out to be, because it was actually a luxury travel blog before this.
Okay.
So I was amongst the first few travel bloggers in India when I had started blogging.
Okay.
So that is how it actually came into being. So I quit my job and I was very keen on traveling, and it was evolving into a beautiful thing at that point of time again, when there were not many travel bloggers in India. So then after that it shaped into a travel with baby blog, because Ivanka was just 2 months old when we traveled with her first. So, and in between all this I had stopped blogging.
Okay.
So between when I was pregnant, I had just completely stopped blogging, and I completely dedicated my pregnancy towards my kid. And then after like a lot of time, that's when I came back to blogging again. So blogging has not been like per se a blogging aspect, like I'm doing a blog because I have to blog. It's more like a journal. It's not like I'm trying to do anything other than document the kind of phase of life I am in. So right now, when we talk about the personality aspect of it, we are talking about like right now I'm too engrossed in motherhood. So I am not going to say that this is exactly what it is going to be like forever, because I find myself now gravitating towards a lot of interior decor. So like I think it's more like an age based thing, like right out of college, exploring the travel thing, and then now Ivanka came. And then, of course, traveling with Ivanka. And then next phase that I see is either decor And even because of this lockdown, we started exploring so much of cooking. So it's not gonna be like, frame me into this particular frame and I'll be just a mom blogger or whatever, because there's so many terms that, people fix upon you. But
Yes.
I don't see myself caged in that box at all. So for me, it can anytime, go towards DIY, crafts. It's not never been like just one thing. It's
Yes.
been travel, lifestyle, fashion, food, books, decor, anything that comes to my mind. I refuse to be like caged into like, one term or be like just a luxury fashion blogger or just a mom blogger. No, it's not that. It is, the blog has a personality of its own. Because I can't be just one thing. So I'm like just too many things and all over the place, which is why the blog also reflects a lot of it. Maybe on the feed, the major, the main feed and the display, you can see like, more of baby fashion curation that is happening, because I am not comfortable with sharing behind the scenes of Ivanka's life.
Right.
So that is the front face of the blog. But if people who are like regularly engaged with me, they come on the stories. They see a different personality of the blog. So there has always been a kind of a distinction between my stories and my main feed. So if people are just seeing the main feed, they will not get to know the personality behind the blog. You're getting it? There's so many levels to it. So that I think people explore more. My voice is more on the stories. And I want people who truly connect with the blog to come on the stories and to get to know.
Yes.
So that is how it is when we talk about the personality of the blog and my reflection of the personality on that. And when you talk about like my own self, I just absolutely love raising Ivanka, and it is a full-time thing for me, which is also one of the reasons why, even though like after I had Ivanka, I had resumed going to office like in between and trying to juggle my blog along with it. It is very difficult and very tricky. And apart from that, I felt that Ivanka was pretty neglected because my support system is not there as such. So it's more like me being all by myself. So then again, I quit my job and I tried to devote myself again to Ivanka. And Ivanka and blog take up a lot of time. Like when I was telling you how I want to explore YouTube and podcasts, and I have had no time on my hand to explore more things, because raising a kid in itself is like if you do it right, I don't think there is enough time.
Oh, there never is. Because even I work from home and I don't have time for anything. Ya to I'm working, ya to I'm with my daughter. There are multiple things that you have to do at home, especially after this lockdown. You have to cook. I think you were always cooking, but now I wasn't cooking.
So I'm doing safai also. Like, I've never had a nanny for Ivanka because, I thought that I cannot delegate motherhood. Because this is one joy that I want to keep. I had in my mind that I'm only going to have one baby. And even before that, I wasn't even sure whether I wanted a baby. Once I made up my mind that I want a baby, I just wanted to have one baby and I wanted to, enjoy every moment of it and not delegate the motherhood.
Yes.
And let someone else enjoy those moments. I can't do that. I mean, my daughter, I have to see it. So one of the things that happened was that she learned to speak one word when I went to office. And I was like, oh my God, I missed that particular word that she has learned to speak right now. I couldn't, justify the cost and the benefit of the work. I was like, I have to work from home. And I can't miss her, childhood. But then I think that is also a privilege in a way that I have the privilege of working from home on my blog and raising my child together. So these two things are going hand in hand, and I consider myself very blessed and fortunate that I'm able to raise my kid myself. I think it is actually a privilege.
जो आपके ब्लॉग के अराउंड या आपका जो इंस्टाग्राम पेज है उसके अराउंड एक एनिग्मा सा रहता है. यू शेयर अ लिटिल and you hide a lot. मतलब most people say that we are doing it, but your way of doing it is completely different. चाहे आपकी stories हो, you will do a tour of Ivanka's nursery, and then it will be just a few snippets, or even if it's your feed.
Because a lot of people have asked me, please do a room tour of Ivanka's nursery, and I'm like, no, I can't. I won't. I won't. You can see acha thoda bahut, but I will not. I mean, it's so personal to me. So like even like in my house, I don't think I've ever done a house tour. Okay, whatever snippets you see. But this is not what I'm here for. I'm here for curating the fashion content sometimes, and not like I'm not into interior decor right now. When I will be in interior decor, blogging about interior decor, then I will get into it. Right now, my work is my home is entirely work in progress. So I am not content about like showing it, and also it's a very personal aspect of my life. I am not ready to sell out my personal life on the blog. Like, I get it, people want to know it, but I can talk about it. I can talk about it as much as you like, but you have to understand from the talk, I'm not going to be showing, as long as, whatever I'm comfortable with, I'll show. Because I don't know what she would be comfortable in showing. I don't know yet. She doesn't know yet. So once she is conscious about the fact that, okay, I'm okay with this, then she can more or less, like the other day, she was like, meko painting lesson dikhana hai sabko. Like, I'm painting right now and I want to show it to people. I was like, okay, are you sure? She was like, yeah. And then, so I did a little bit. I was like, okay, fine. Because she is also getting an idea that there's a blog.
Yes.
Because there's so many people, used to be, like, whenever we would be dining out or something, people would come and get their pictures clicked with her because, like, she's the internet princess, like everyone says. So everyone wants to get a picture with her. So they're like, oh, we have to get a picture with Ivanka. We have to get a picture with Ivanka. So I'm like, yeah, sure. But then she doesn't understand who are these kids who are coming, little kids and their moms, obviously. So, and then, there's so many relatives who are following the blog and they're like, Are Ivanka, हमने आपका ये dress देखा, ये तो बहुत सुंदर लग रहा था. And then she's like, ये इनको कैसे पता है, she's a little conflicted. But then now she has an idea that there is a blog and there are certain things that are being kept on the blog, and I'm introducing her to the fact that this is the blog, this is the image that we have done, and this is the image that I'm posting. So as of now, she's still on the same page. Yes, this is happening. She's aware of it. So even though, like, I've been offered, for Ivanka to be walking the ramps and all, I am not ready for it. As a parent, I would not consent it. And if she wants to do it when she is grown up enough to take a decision, she can do it. I will not be letting her, be shot by photographers. At the moment, she's not a model. Like, people think that, she's a model. No, she's not a model. She's not up for sale. So it's as simple as that. It is just a beautiful journey. I loving the clothes. I loving to dress up my daughter. I loving to enjoy the, me loving the entire experience of motherhood. But that's about it. Nothing is up for sale.
You know what? When I think of your page of you, I mostly, in my head, I compare you with Rekha. जैसे रेखा ने एक एनिग्मेटिक ऑरा, आई लाइक टू कॉल इट, कि बना रखा है कि शी शेयर्स ओनली एज मच एज शी वांट्स, बाकी उनकी लाइफ पर्सनल है. तो जब मैं रुचि का पेज देखती हूँ तो मेरे दिमाग में भी आता है शी इज आल्सो लाइक
Whatever you see, that is the only bit that I'm comfortable sharing. I mean, for the very long time, for the longest of times, like, my bio on the feed was like tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
So the tip of the iceberg in itself means that, what you're seeing is just the tip. An iceberg in itself basically is hidden. So that is how it is, and that is how it will continue to be. I'm in no mood to sell out my life, no mood at all. I'm very content and very zen about where I am. I do not want to scale up the blog at all. If it scales up on its own, it is good enough. It is always going to be organic. And I really don't care. Because of the fact that, okay, so everyone gets a chance, but as soon as you're just copying someone else, then you are not you.
Yes.
You have to be different, I mean, for me to like someone else is going to happen only when you're really different. If you're copying someone, like kitab se padh karke aap quotations or captions likh rahe ho, or something like that, that is not going to work for me. Where is the you in that, I mean, lots of people don't understand these things, that, how much of the content has been lifted from where. I mean, as a blogger, I'm able to pin it out कि ये कहाँ से lift करके लाया गया है. You are not being truthful to your own self, and buying followers and inorganic growth is like vanity, I think. I mean, it is.
Yes, these are called vanity metrics because they are.
Oh, is it?
Yes, they are called.
For me, I mean, people are like, the other day, oh, you are so beautiful. I'm like, excuse me, I mean, I'm the kind of person who doesn't even look in the mirror. And she's like, I didn't expect because you don't come on the blog too much. So this follower of mine, she comes and I'm like, what? How do you meet someone and say this? That, you're so, I'm like, I am not coming on the blog because I don't have the time to take my own pictures. I am not vain enough that I'm going to be plastering my images of my own self. So for me, it's like I can plaster Ivanka's images simply because I am vain about that, maybe, because I love taking her pictures. I mean, it's my photography that I'm vain about. Like, I love taking pictures. and designing. And I mean, for me, designing outfits is some sort of like a major creativity outlet, along with I mean, there's so many exciting people around, I have to collaborate with them, and they bring out the best in me. And I believe to some extent, I also get out the best from them. They do not,
Yes.
they do not know what their limits are. I push them out of it. And the results of these collaborations are outstanding. They're like amazing. So I get to meet so many creatives along, and I can only get along with people who are creative, not some rip-off work. Yeah, copy-paste work will not do with me. So as in itself only, there is so much of elimination and weeding out that happens because there's so many people who are just same. So same people will never ever appear on my blog. If you are very same to everything else, you won't be there on that blog. I mean, I love to be the first one to do anything on the blog, and I've had like an amazing team of collaborators who also
yes.
believe in the same values and who vibe with me at the same frequency. Like about you also, like why we are collaborating over here, why I have agreed to come. This is so new, and I really like your spark of newness that you're bringing to this community.
Thank you. And you have been able to maintain your exclusivity, I must say. और एक चीज आती है जो आपने बना रखा है कि you mostly talk about exclusive things, luxurious things, even though it is very easy to get carried. आपने बताया भी कि it doesn't interest you because it is very common कि एक अगर collaboration आया है तो you will see it on pages of maybe 50 bloggers. It is very common. So, but you
doesn't
have
it appear like a sold out thing? I mean, if it is on everybody's page, doesn't it seem like कि ये कुछ genuine नहीं है? शायद कुछ गड़बड़ है. I mean, it's so off-putting.
Unless you have tried something for a long time or maybe you have created something, then it makes sense. But अगर मुझे ये लगता है कि अगर 50 लोगों ने एक साथ पोस्ट कर दिया है तो
सबको पता है. No one is foolish ना. How can you consider that your follower base is an illiterate follower base who doesn't know anything and मतलब वो तो मतलब बस अभी आए हैं जुपिटर से. Not possible.
हाँ, मतलब डिपेंड करता है. मुझे ये लगता है कि जैसे मान लीजिए कोई प्रोडक्ट है, वो शायद मुझे अच्छा लगा, आई शेयर्ड अबाउट इट, वो 50 और ब्लॉगर्स के पास गया, उन्हें भी अच्छा लगा, और मे बी कई बार होता है नहीं भी अच्छा लगता है, बट इफ दे आर गेटिंग पेड दे विल टॉक अबाउट इट. मुझे अच्छा लगा, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, शी डिडंट लाइक इट, स्टिल शी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट इट. तो ये जो मल्टीपल एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं ना, कई बार इसकी वजह से बैकलैश भी आ जाता है कि यार दिस प्रोडक्ट डिडंट वर्क फॉर मी, हाउ कुड यू से.
Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of bloggers have faced that. But with me, I have turned down lot of FMCGs. I mean, I don't come and talk about it. I mean, because I don't want to bring other people down. So I have turned down a lot of FMCGs that no, this doesn't, I check their ingredient list, and if it doesn't work by my ethics, I'm sorry, I'm not going to come on board with this. So,
and it is good now you are very clear because होता क्या है, जैसे I will take my example कि मैंने start किया when I started as a blogger, तो I was primarily doing mom blogging as we call it now. So तो मुझे क्या लगता था कि I didn't know much about this blogging space. I was a social media marketer, तो मैं उसी aspect से देख रही थी, तो मुझे लगता था यार collaboration तो होने चाहिए. तो I used to worry about them all the time. Yes, ये मुझे बहुत बाद में रियलाइज हुआ. Exactly. तो मुझे लगता था यार क्यों नहीं आ रहे हैं, that person is getting collaborations, उनको कैसे मिल गया, तो मुझे ये बहुत लगता था. And now slowly when I understood blogging side of things, तब मुझे लगा कि it doesn't matter.
मतलब अगर आपको एवरी डे आप कुछ बेच ही रहे हो, तो आप में और वो जो एडवर्टाइजमेंट टीवी पे आता है उसमें फर्क क्या रह गया? There is the blogger element of it. What is the blogger supposed to do? A blogger is supposed to be a bridge.
Yes.
Between the clients and your follower base. And first of all, as a blogger, it is your duty to, try out those products and then review it.
Right.
I'm always telling my client that I will be reviewing it and it will be honest. I am sorry if I'm not going to like something, I'm going to speak about it. So in my blog, I always tell about things that I don't like as well, and things that people should keep in mind, when they are buying. And there's a specific series of Ruchi recommends that goes on, like, it's like
yes.
I know a lot of bloggers have started copying that this person recommends and whatnot. But this is something that, rolls out. I can't really, stop that. Like, things get copied like crazily. I mean, I know there are fellow bloggers, they copy the same sentence. So, and I'm like, you should know where this is coming from, and subconsciously they absorb it, they rephrase it and paraphrase it and put it there, and they think कि अरे ये तो अब हमारा कंटेंट हो गया, ये तो हम ही ने क्रिएट किया. अच्छी बात है, अगर आपको ऐसा लग रहा है तो that is fair enough. It's good for you, but I know that for a creative individual, your creativity to come out, you cannot really be uplifting other people's content. अगर आप किसी और का कंटेंट उठा करके आप लगा रहे हो अपने ब्लॉग में, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड, कभी ना कभी कहीं ना कहीं से लोगों को समझ आ जाएगा कि यू आर नॉट एन ओरिजिनल, यू आर जस्ट अ कॉपी.
Yes,
किसी
yes.
और का कॉपी हो, ठीक है. सो for me, I cannot be like, मतलब copying others. I mean, finding inspiration around you. If you want to create good content, you have to read a lot. You have to be a
Yes.
well-read person, and it doesn't happen overnight. It has to be a part of your life since you have been a kid. कि आप बचपन से इतना कुछ आपके अंदर इतना imbibed है that it just exudes. It becomes a part of your personality. It cannot be staged. It cannot be fake. It has to be original. I mean, as long as you have imbibed so many values in your life, where you have been, who you have interacted with, so that is the kind of personality that will reflect on the blog. And once it reflects, people can see it. People are not foolish. So I am very content with the fact that, my audience resonates with me. They listen to what I'm saying. They take it seriously because they have tried and tested ample amount of times that I am not just endorsing every goddamn product that is coming my way. And also, one of the major problems that people don't realize is that आप इतना सारा सामान लेकर के रखोगे कहाँ?
So true.
मतलब there is a limit कि आप कितना सामान लो.
Yes.
It is not possible. So, there are so many people, the brands, they send me stuff and I'm like, मुझे आपको ये सामान वापस भेजना है, बीच में लॉकडाउन हो गया, मैं भेज नहीं पा रही हूँ. तो मतलब मेरे को चाहिए ही नहीं है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल. ऊपर से विद इन दिस कोरोना टाइम, I mean, I am like 10 times more paranoid about not just the clutter that would result in my house. Because I mean, I have very limited time. For me, every decision is based on my time.
Yes.
मैं इतना सारा रिव्यू भी नहीं कर सकती, और अगर मुझे आपका प्रोडक्ट पसंद ही नहीं आ रहा तो मैं रिव्यू करूं क्यों? मैं आपका प्रोडक्ट मतलब मेरे को चाहिए भी नहीं है, मतलब इट्स जस्ट अ वेस्ट ऑफ स्पेस इन माय होम.
Yes.
So, and I do not have that much storage, honestly. And also, मतलब मतलब it's too much of a clutter. मुझे नहीं पता कि लालच का क्या एंड होता है, क्या नहीं होता है. कईयों के लिए कंटेंट के लिए ही सामान लेते रहते हैं. अब मैं ना स्टोरी पे थैंक यू तो इतने नहीं कर सकती. It's not possible. If I'm not liking, I don't want you to send stuff to me. I don't. I mean, मेरे को किसी चीज का लालच नहीं है. Plus, there is this entire thing. मैं इतने सारे for me, like, the toys that I provide Ivanka are of a very different level, in the sense that I will not be exposing her to too many toys. There are not too many toys at my home. Okay, there are very selected toys that are there that I know that a child will use of her age. I do not want to give her a life of excess. In the sense कि अगर आपके पास इतना ज्यादा होता है ना, तो आपको कम में जीना नहीं आएगा. And this pandemic has shown us whatever planning you do in life, आप सब घुटनों पे हो अभी.
Exactly.
ठीक है, so you have to be prepared for every goddamn situation. There are so many job cuts happening. There are so many pay cuts happening. And at a point like this, अगर आपको सिर्फ excess की life ही अगर आपको अपने बच्चे को देनी है, तो you are living in an illusion. I want my child to know how to live in less. मेरे को इतना सामान नहीं चाहिए, and I don't want to spoil her. For me, giving her gifts on her birthday and Christmas and maybe Diwali is what the entire crux is. So I do not believe in excess for her. So मेरे को इतना सारा सामान नहीं चाहिए, because I am not going to be showing an overjoyed child. Oh, ये सामान आया है आज मेरे घर में, and oh my god, my daughter is so excited about it. No man, I don't want her being excited about things that are not going to see the daylight next day. मतलब वो उसी टाइम का, there's a novelty factor. आप बच्चे को अगर आप जितना ज्यादा बच्चे के साथ रहोगे, I am also maturing as a parent. Because I used to love seeing her getting all that joy. And then I realized कि ये कितना momentary है. I mean, the very next hour is just a कूड़ा that मेरे को समेटना है. I don't have nannies over here जो कि मतलब कूड़ा समेटे जा रही है, और मेरे लिए कूड़ा ही मच रहा है, and the child is not even deriving any sort of pleasure. And the kids this age, they don't need too many things. आप उनको आटा दे दो, चावल दे दो, वो उसके साथ इतने खुश रहेंगे खेलने के लिए. They don't need more plastic in their life.
So true.
They need very little things in life, and I can't be just collaborating for the sake of collaboration. Why I have limited myself to outfits is because it is a creativity outlet for me. It is my personal creative growth, because I love designing stuff. I love seeing कि क्या मेरे बच्चे पे अच्छा लगेगा. One reason why this is happening is because बच्चों का size बहुत जल्दी change होता है. Correct? And secondly, as I have grown in blogging, I realized that, just getting so many outfits is also a problem. Because how many uses do you get out of a single outfit is what really matters. So which is why I even started a pre-loved page, which now you will
Yes.
see सबका ही पता नहीं कितने pre-loved pages आ गए हैं, but I know I was the first one to start it. Okay, so I don't care if everyone is copying the idea because it is good for the planet at the end of the day. But there were some people who stopped collaborating with me because of my pre-loved page. That just shows how unsustainable you are and your mindset is very not positive towards the planet. Now अगर मेरे बच्चे को सामान has become छोटा, and those pre-loved things, there's so many people who do not have the budgets. Like you had said, sometimes people don't have the budgets and they want to. Why shouldn't I spread the joy? And if the thing is not fitting my child, why shouldn't I? Those parents are so happy sometimes that they share with me. They wore this pre-loved outfit, and I am reducing my carbon footprint because I am a very conscious parent about the kind of planet I'm going to leave for my child in the future. This pandemic, I feel sorry for kids who have been born in this pandemic. Who've been seeing this, that they are living with a mask. Last year, when Delhi pollution has been a very life-changing experience for me. This is the kind of life I'm giving to the person who I love the most. This is the planet I have welcomed my child on. So it is a very personal issue for me, the climate and the way the earth is shaping up. And even if I'm making a little contribution by, getting the outfit to someone else who may be able to use it again,
Yes.
that is reducing my carbon footprint in my mind. I am trying to, at every juncture, I'm trying to reduce my carbon footprint.
Okay, that is
But
so
I am
wonderful.
not perfect. I am not perfect. Yeah. So it's not that it's going to be 100%, perfect. It is
Yes,
not
yes,
going to be
yes.
100% perfect because we all falter. We are all humans. But if we don't try to reduce even a little bit of some, aspect of our thinking, then we are nowhere. We are doomed. We are doomed, and this pandemic is not the disease. The humans are the disease, like they say. On the earth. I honestly never thought about all these things before a baby. If it wasn't about the survival of my baby, I
Yes.
wouldn't have come to know about this. मैं भी smog में brunch के लिए जाती. Delhi की winter बहुत अच्छी होती है brunches के लिए. But अब ऐसे नहीं हो सकता. With my child, I'm thinking twice in Delhi smog, and now this pandemic. Last year तक I had these 4 seasons planned out in my head. Smog season in Delhi. Then the machhar season in Delhi. Then then there are other seasons that come about. These are the things that are there in Delhi. Ab to coronavirus season. How do you send your kid outdoors? I don't want to give my child anything but outdoors and nature, They learn nature is the best teacher. That is how it is.
That's so true. ये सारी चीज ना अगर आप दिखा पा रहे हो अपने ब्लॉग पे without sharing too much, it shows कि how inspired you are to do what you're doing. और इसी से रिलेटेड एक क्वेश्चन आया था मेरे पास आपके लिए. मुझसे किसी ने ये पूछा कि प्लीज रुचि से ये पूछना कि हाउ डज शी गेट इंस्पायर्ड, कि उनके पास ये आइडियाज कहाँ से आते हैं, कि डिजाइन कैसे कर सकते हैं बच्चों के लिए, इतना थॉट प्रोसेस कहाँ से लाते हैं.
You know what? I think कि क्योंकि मैं कितने टाइम से ये करती जा रही हूँ, मुझे हर एक डिजाइनर के कोई ऐसा डिजाइनर होगा नहीं जिसके साथ जिसका मुझे पता नहीं होगा कि what that designer is good at. So I know कि किस डिजाइनर का क्या नीश है, क्या यूएसपी है और वो क्या कर सकता है. And then I myself, if you, like I said, my entire taste and everything, I live in a very fantasy world kind of a world, very Victorian, I have read so much literature in my life that I think all my inspiration is drawn from the literature that I have read, not now because I don't get to read right now, but from all the classics that I have read earlier in the world, in an era where I feel that I would have done a better justice to be born in. I am born in the wrong era altogether. So I think it's from that era, the lost era, that is where my inspiration is actually, because that is the kind of world that I'm trying to recreate and let Ivanka know that, the life was so much simpler back then and so much more joyful. कि छोटी चीजों में जो खुशी रखी हुई है, एक drinking a cup of tea will give you that happiness on a nice cozy day along with a candlelight. वो आपको कहीं और नहीं मिल सकती. You can't buy it. And above all, family is the most important thing. everything else is secondary. I mean, family is everything. I personally feel that, and she has to learn that, there is a joy in the smallest things of life. So it's all drawn from, like, I think past experiences majorly, and a lot of from the fact that, whenever I see designers doing something, and then whenever I'm collaborating with them, I know कि ये वाली जो चीज आपने इस तरीके से डिजाइन करी है, अगर हम इसको इस तरीके से करेंगे तो ये ज्यादा अच्छा लगेगा. I also, matlab, because it's very an insightful and experience based approach, more or less. Knowing, because most of my people who come on my blog have come on my blog a lot of times. So every time we are coming up with a new collection, when they are coming with new fabrics, new collection, I know कि मुझे क्या चाहिए, क्या क्या मैंने try कर लिया है और क्या. And I do not believe in sexualizing kids. There are lots of people who think कि बच्चों को मतलब don't dress kids as grown-ups. I don't believe in dressing her as a grown-up. I believe kids should be dressed as kids.
Yes.
So, I'm always pushing for full sleeves, for example, because full sleeves is very elegant. It's not because मेरे को कोई ऐसा inhibition है या something, but it is just really very elegant. There are certain lengths that are elegant, and I am not saying that Ivanka doesn't wear like short skirts or shorts, but then there is an elegance that comes in, like more is less or less is more. I mean, you have to decide. There is a balance for every, but then again, so if you're creating a particular look, then you will have to go like that. But again, I would not be buying things for her that would be inappropriate for her age group. I am not trying to turn her into a college girl. When the time is right, when she feels like dressing up as a college kid, when she is 16, when she is 13, whenever this thing happens, she can do it herself.
Yes.
But I am going to be always like, those friendly prints, baby prints, like, don't sexualize kids. There is this entire thing about, अगर आप as a mom decide कर रहे हो कि बच्चे को क्या पहनना है versus what the kid will pick. She picks up ice creams and watermelons over any goddamn thing. So you have to think about that also. Like, what does the child like? She likes dresses that twirl. She likes dresses that have pockets. So you have to think कि अगर आप सिर्फ एक crop top और short skirt पहना रहे हो या something, does the child really want to wear it? If the child wants to wear it, then it's fine. Then it's absolutely fine, because I think that kids are also like aware about
so much
what they want. They're very aware.
Yes.
They're very aware, but as a conscious parent, I would not be sexualizing her. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that everyone is open to wear whatever they want to. I mean, every kid and whatever. But not consciously, I would be trying to sexualize my child. I mean, in the sense that sexualization should not happen of kids. That's what I think.
Yes, I agree on that. So, आपके पास इतने सारे ideas हैं, आप designers के साथ work करते हैं, तो don't you think you should plan a line of fashion line for kids of your own?
Yeah, it's in my vision. I don't know when, because we don't keep 5-year plans anymore after pandemic. But in fact, today itself, like, an email has come to me from a designer. She's like, can you design some clothes for me? So now all of this, I don't have the time to go and source fabrics. So this is how it all works. Like, I do not have the time to go and source fabrics and design it. So that is why collaborations work really well for me, because I get to see how these designs will look like. And also, like, when people come to me, you design my line. I mean, if I am designing your line, I am going to be charging a bomb for that. It is but obvious, because for me, my time is really valuable.
Yes.
So my time is really valuable for me. And when I do design my own line, I have no clue. I have no timeline for it. Like I said, that right now I am in this phase, but Ivanka is getting so much personality of her own. She is going to be like, choosing her clothes very soon. I mean, she, as it is, does that, with the designers also, when we are choosing clothes, she is the one who's choosing clothes, not me anymore. That time has come and gone. So she is the one who has developed a taste also. And once she decides that, she doesn't need my input anymore at all, I am going to stop doing that. That is when I can think of making a line for little kids.
Wow.
And otherwise, from then on, I am going to move to decor, which is my next phase of life. Like, my blog is never like, categorization and boxed up in something like just clothes. It is going to be a gradual reflection of my life and the phase of life I am in. Right now, I have been termed as a travel blogger in my life. I have been termed as a mom blogger. Now you tell me that I am a luxury fashion blogger. So I am not a label at all. I mean,
Right.
labeling me is, I think, the biggest mistake, because I don't know. I'm just depicting a phase of my life.
Yes, yes, sir. Okay, there is one question about fashion tips for kids when you are in a budget, because the outfits on your feed are so elaborate. Many of us cannot afford it.
So I think, honestly, all of these outfits can be made on a cheaper, in a cheaper way as well. When you approach these designers, you should be telling them that this is our budget. How can you fit it in? Most of these
Okay.
designers who I work with, they are very nice people, and which is why I'm collaborating with them. I'm sure that they will try to get that outfit done within a budget of your budget, which should be reasonable, but with different fabrics, because हर एक fabric
Yes.
का cost different. That is not under their control. And other than that, there are pre-loved pages. I would say Shop Ivanka's Closet is also one of the pages where they can turn to, but then that is very limited, because you have to wait ki Ivanka will outgrow it and whatnot. So there's a lot of time lag for that. But otherwise, I personally feel that all the designers are very nice people who can definitely work within your budgets. But also you have to understand कि अगर आप एक brick and mortar store से कुछ उठा रहे हो versus अगर आप handloom उठा रहे हो, handloom is always going to cost more. Because handloom ka quality is something, these sustainable brands. I'm like a major fan of sustainable, ethical brands. Because they are doing such a phenomenal, job of raising the issues and voicing the issues of the artisans and bringing and keeping the Indian, the craftsmanship alive.
Yes.
And that takes a lot of cost. And also, it is not viable for those artisans anymore. Because वो family to family वो skill transfer होती है. Now, these things are so inherent to our culture, and losing them is not the right way. And which is why these things will be more expensive. And also you will realize कि this is what you really need living in India. क्योंकि वो जो fabrics use करते हैं, they literally breathe. So if they are literally breathing, the fabric आप touch करोगे, मतलब हर एक चीज costing जो है ना fabric पे boil down होके आती है, and then there is a designing element to it. So if you are buying handloom, it will be expensive, but it is वो पहनने से जो बच्चे को मजा आएगा वो आप describe नहीं कर सकते. वो मजा ही कुछ अलग है. Humid weather में you can't be making your kids wear synthetic. As it is, synthetic is not good for kids' skin. Those are occasion wear things. But, handloom will be expensive, but it needs to be invested in for kids. Like, price cannot be a signal of quality all the times. कभी-कभी आपको घटिया चीजें भी बहुत महंगी मिलती हैं. But these handloom things are justified in their pricing, I believe. Because आप कम खरीदो. Be sustainable in the sense कि आप अपने कपड़े भी जितने खरीद रहे हो आपको कम खरीदने चाहिए. मतलब जो खरीदो वो अच्छा खरीदो ताकि it lasts. बच्चे को मजा आए पहनने में. मतलब वो एक बार ही पहने तो मजा आना चाहिए. But occasion wear, again, for occasion wear, you have to decide your budget, and similar outfits can be made within budget with different fabrics every time. Customization is possible. Don't just go by कि सिर्फ ये डिजाइन है तो मैं यही करवाऊंगी. Go for customization and you can get those things done as well within budget with different fabrics.
Okay. I believe कि जिन लोगों ने भी ये क्वेश्चन पूछा था उनको उनके आंसर्स मिल गए होंगे. और अब थोड़ा सा रुचि से कुछ रैपिड फायर क्वेश्चंस पूछ लेते हैं जल्दी से.
Sure.
So Ruchi said that she's a reader. She was a reader earlier. So
I don't read as often.
It happens with kids. So now, Ruchi, we would like to know which is your favorite book.
It has to be Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. That is my favorite book.
Okay, I'm yet to explore that author. I have heard his name so many times. I've been hearing
It's a her.
Okay, it's her. Okay, yeah. I don't even know. I just keep hearing her name in conversations in movies. I keep seeing her books.
She's amazing. You may not have to agree with her theories, but you have to agree that there is a sharp mind over there. So you have to read that book. Even The Fountainhead, for that matter.
Okay, something to look forward to. And what should your email signature say? अगर आप अपना mind लिख सकते हैं अपने email signature में तो आप क्या लिखते हैं?
That's a very nice question. So if you see my blog on Facebook, okay, when it just started off, it was basically a ramblings of unproductive minds. So majorly it is just like, whatever I'm a serial faffer. Yeah, serial faffer is how I used to sign out earlier. I'm a serial faffer.
Okay, interesting. So I think I don't need to ask this question, but still I will ask. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
Take a guess. Take a guess.
So I have been talking with you and I think you are an extrovert.
I don't think I need to even answer this question right now. I mean, by the end of it, people will conclude on. I mean, I'm leaving it open. Everyone should take a guess.
Okay, and can you describe yourself in 3 words?
No, I can't. Of course, I can't describe myself in 3 words. I can't describe my blog. I'm not able to box myself in labels. How can I describe myself in 3 words? No, I can't.
Okay,
No.
and what's the first thing you do after you pick up your phone?
I check my Instagram. Whenever
Oh.
I pick up my phone, I check my Instagram, my emails, my messages. So all of them, when I just sign out and log out, I switch off my phone. When I open it, it's just too much chaos over there. So I have to just handle all that thing, all that fire basically.
Which is your most often used emoji?
It has to be hearts, I think. Lots of hearts. I keep using, I just love to spread love everywhere. So I think sparkly heart or a very beating hearts.
Okay. So Ruchi, now we have come to the end of this chat. It was so much fun chatting with you. You spoke your mind very honestly. जो भी आपके हार्ट में था, you spoke it out very bluntly. And I'm sure कि लोगों को अच्छा भी लगेगा सुन के. They may or may not agree with you in things,
Yeah,
but
of course.
I'm sure that they will get to know different aspects of your personality and they will admire you for it, for sure.
Yeah, do give me feedback. Whatever feedback you get, I would love to learn from other people.
Yes. And Ruchi, how can people connect with you online?
They have to simply send me a message or drop me an email.
Okay, so just go to Instagram at the blog of Ruchi and you can connect with Ruchi.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes, Ruchi, it was a pleasure having you, pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much for your time. So, to be a successful blogger in the long run, आपकी priorities clear होनी चाहिए. आप ये क्यों कर रहे हैं ये आपको पता होना चाहिए और फिर ये कैसे करना है ये तो जरूरी पता होना चाहिए. मुझे इस एपिसोड पे आपकी फीडबैक का इंतजार रहेगा और रुचि को भी रहेगा जैसा उन्होंने बोला ही था. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Little Fixes. Follow us on Instagram at Little Fixes Podcast. Rate and review भी कर देना 2 मिनट निकाल के. Next Wednesday का वेट करो और सदा सैसी रहो. Bye.